Are you tired of the same old pro wrestling? Then check out the amazing action on Powerslam.tv, the biggest indie pro wrestling channel in the world. Get over 4,000 hours of the best pro wrestling events from over 110 of the biggest names in the industry from over 15 countries around the globe. Get your free trial today at Powerslam.tv.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Think Wrestling. My name is Tom. This is Talking Wrestling. I'm back at Coventry Pro Wrestling, and I'm here with the Imperial Dragon of Coventry Pro Wrestling, the current
CPW Godiva champion.
The Godiva champion. The CPW Godiva. I was wondering how you actually pronounce that, so thank you for that. The CPW Godiva champion, the Imperial Dragon. So first of all, thank you very much for joining me. Are you in character right now? Can I ask? Are you in character?
What do you think?
That'll be a yes
Boy.
Then. I should point out these interviews don't really do with the person in character, so you can break character. But I like the makeup. I'll say that I like the makeup a lot. So you just got the taste of the actual Imperial Dragon in character there. So thank you.
Well, you know, I try my best.
Yeah, that's always good. So that's the first on this show. Thank you very much for that. So actually, I just been to my first question. What was the inspiration behind the Imperial Dragon as a character? It's a pretty unusual character, isn't it?
So, when I first started wrestling in Coventry, there was a company called MPW.
Yeah.
This was around about 2004. And I liked Hayabusa, I liked Ultimo Dragon.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted something that kind of fitted that.
Yeah.
The mask and the paint has obviously come a lot later.
Yeah.
But, so it started out as kind of wearing greens, wearing a sash, which I still do, same sash.
Yeah.
Doing high flying moves and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I mean, you really evolved it well, haven't you? It's gone from from that to this now to a fully fledged out. Am I in frame there? Sort of, yeah.
Yeah. After watching Penta, I thought, okay, well, now I've got the capital to try and get proper gear, like proper masks and stuff like that. I thought, well, okay, well, just wearing a mask when I got this first. I kind of looked and took pictures and I thought, well, I look stupid because you can tell I'm just a random guy under the mask.
Yeah.
So that's when the sort of extra stuff added.
Yeah. Yeah. So then that's when the sort of black eyes and the white thing on the mouth came.
Yeah. Kind of superhero villains and stuff like that. And
I mean, I get a very sort of Joker-esque vibe from the red stripes across the mask there, with the really white skin there.
Yeah,
white paint. Sorry, I should say. You do get a very much Joker-esque vibe.
What if it is real skin?
Oh God! If real skin, you need to go to fucking doctor if that's real. No, that's real skin.
Quite pale.
I'm hoping that actual literal ghost isn't real skin there, because that wouldn't be good if it.
Yeah, well. If I fall in a vat of acid, who knows?
I don't think that's. You know what? I'm not even going to go there because that's. I try to avoid that. To be honest, I try to avoid making this a permanent look. I mean, it'd make the makeup easier. You know, if you feel like that of acid, black eyes, white. I'm not quite sure how that would work. The black eyes and sort of contrasting the colours from vat of acid, but you know what? I'm not quite sure what we're talking about there, so let's not get into that.
I'm sure I can make a Michael Jackson comment, but yeah, it's fine. Anyway,
Michael Jackson. Oh my God. That was brilliant. So you are the current, as I said before, the Godiva? Godiva. I'm never going to get that right. So you're the current CPW Godiva Championship.
Yeah, Lady Godiva. That's the whole idea of Coventry.
Oh yeah. I'm not entirely sure why I said you are the championship. You're the champion. You're not the actual belt itself. That was a really silly thing for me. Don't quite know why I said that, but anyway. So what's it been? Because you won that. When was it? You won that off Morris, wasn't it?
I did. Yes.
Yeah. When was that? Don't tell me. Don't tell me that was at a CPW show, obviously. No, doesn't it? Okay, tell me, because I don't think I was there for that.
No, you weren't there. It was here. It was at Henley.
Oh, okay. Was that at the recent? No, because that one you were defending it, wasn't it?
It would have been about 5 shows ago.
Okay, so last year at this point. Wait,
it was the last year in December, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So, that was the Xmas Bash then.
No, that was in the Hagar Centre.
That show here.
Yeah. The last...
Oh god, that's really confusing.
Okay, so it might have been the first show of the year in January.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
yeah, so what's it? Because right now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that this is your first championship in wrestling, isn't it?
no, this is my fourth title.
Your fourth, blimey! So you've got quite an extensive track record. I'm just gonna butcher up the thing out of fame there. So you've got quite an extensive track record then of championships. Then
yes.
So where exactly? So where did you win your other 3 championships? And
so first title I won would have been in 2004 at MPW.
Yeah.
That was the second level title, the Phoenix City Championship.
Oh yeah.
So I held that for a while. The next championship after that would have been at SAS.
Yeah.
Which is a company in London. That was kind of a dusty finish.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of won the belt, and the ref came out and said, no, something else happened.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of gave it back.
So you were champion for about 3 minutes, basically.
Less than that.
Less than that. Well, okay. Well, you were still officially champion, even if it was a champion for all of 2 seconds before the ref said, nope, let's reverse that.
Yeah, that was a big build-up where I basically jobbed out for a year.
Oh, okay.
Or about 6 months.
Yeah.
Well, I'd not won a match and thought, we'll give him the title match. And then I ended up winning it. And the next one would have been at Phoenix, which I think when they were still doing shows in Coventry. I kind of came in, was put... Because I have a obviously long extended relationship with Psycho Steve and Magic, who used to be the people that used to run MPW.
Yeah.
And so I would every now and again come and do sort of spot shows for them.
Yeah.
And I kind of won their belt, and on one of the first shows back, which was kind of strange because I then wasn't on any of the shows.
Oh, that's right. So you won the belt, but then didn't get booked on any of them. So
yeah, this was a sort of period where I was going through my degree, so I wasn't wrestling that much anyway. Yeah,
but that's still quite an odd thing to give you the championship and then just not ever book you on their show. That's quite an unusual move. Even if you were, as you said, taking your degree then. I'm assuming you still had some Saturdays and Sundays free. So it's quite unusual to give you the belt and then to say, we'll have you something, but we're not going to book you on our show. That's what quite.
Well, I think this was at a time where they didn't have running storylines, so it was just kind of like please that crowd. Everybody goes happy, everyone goes home, comes back next show completely different.
Yeah.
So it wasn't contrasting. So
so
it's good.
That makes slightly more sense. Yeah.
So had this since January.
Okay, so that's that was what was it? The start of January, the end of middle-ish.
I think it was the start of January.
Okay, so you've had that now for coming up to January, February, March, coming up to 3 months-ish, haven't you now?
Good maths.
That's I am so shit at maths. I'm unbelievably shit at maths. Don't worry about that.
I concur.
I've not done maths since I left college. 3, 4, no. An amount of years ago, which explains why I'm so fit at it. But that's not that. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so what's it been like being the CPW Godiva? I'm never going to get that right.
Go and diver.
Godiva. Okay.
Yeah.
So not the God Diva Championship, which I was pronouncing it as until this point.
I mean, the God Championship is fine.
The God Championship.
It works perfectly fine. It's great. CPW's got a fantastic crowd, which is a very loyal fan base. Yeah. They always turn out for every show.
Oh, yeah. I've never been to a CPW show where I think every CPW show I've ever been to was sold out, basically. Every single one.
Yeah. I think the first time I came down, we were supposed to be having like a little festival in the field. Yeah. That got rained off.
Oh, yeah.
And then they moved everything to their sort of training centre in the church and sold out in probably about an hour. Yeah. So from going from a free show to a sell-out show in an hour. They sold out in a... I mean... Yeah, it's brilliant. I love this place. I mean, that's the sort of thing you don't expect from, say, New Japan or, that All Elite Wrestling thing. I mean, it's not uncommon, obviously, for indie shows to sell out, but in an hour, that's pretty spectacular. That's a pretty
goddamn spectacular achievement to sell out in an hour.
And that was my first time being in this environment, so I was dutifully impressed.
I'm not surprised, to be honest. I mean, I've never been to a CPW show with a bad turnout, like, at all. I mean, it's getting to the point now where I'm almost surprised if I see an empty seat in the crowd. Yeah. Which says a lot as to how good CPW and Phil have made this entire thing. The fact that if there's even one of them empty in the crowd, people are surprised, which is good, you know. If it's getting to the point where you're expecting a full house and you're surprised when there's even one MC and you're an independent show, that's fucking spectacular.
Yeah. It ranges from 80 to 100.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, and obviously, size of venue comes into account as well. Yes. Some venues are much bigger, like the what was it? It was the I can't remember where it was. It was the
Dexter's Bash place. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called either. The XL Leisure Centre.
Yeah, the XL Leisure Centre. Yeah, that was a pretty decently sized venue for what it was compared to this, which is, which is a much smaller venue, but they do still manage to cram a full house into a much smaller venue. So credit to them, even though I mean, you could argue about the logistics of it, but whether we stand on that's pretty spectacular. Them sell at that every time, so that's pretty good. But so now I want to go back. Now this will be, and when I say that I mean many years now. So this will be quite a challenging question. Well, I always think it will be, and then some people go, "Oh, that's easy." So I'm always there a bit like that. But so I want to go back to your first ever memory of wrestling, and now I want to clarify first. I don't mean like what got you into it, what got you into it as a fan. I just mean the first thing you remember about it. So it could have been something that you completely hated and that put you off for that moment. But what was the first thing with wrestling that you actually can vividly remember, or just remember at all? Actually,
I think my first memory of wrestling is Sting doing a Stinger splash into a corner, wearing sort of orange tights and his surfer dude stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's my first memory.
Yeah.
Obviously, memories can be distorted. But from then on, it would have been sort of computer games, like WWF WrestleFest.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of actual physical arcade games.
Yeah.
Going to stay at my sister's house and then going to like the video store and renting like a Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
Versus Earthquake and UK Rampage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the actual videotapes, because I didn't have Sky as a kid.
Yeah.
So it became also collecting the sticker albums.
Oh yeah,
doing that. Yeah, that was great.
Which is still a pretty I'll say a big thing. It's relatively big now, not as. I mean, obviously that sort of thing has died down a bit since.
Yeah, mainly since
then. But I'm still pleasantly, and I mean, I won't shut that down entirely. Well, I will now, but. See you can't actually, before we go further, because last time I did that I lost the audio because the Audacity shut it off, so before we go any further I'm just going to wake this up again and make sure, there we are. Yeah, you see that little thing there, just where it went on. So I'm not about to say because I did that in the interview that I did with Millie, the PWA, where I put my laptop down and I lost like 5 minutes of audio. So when I got back, I thought, oh shit. So that was me learning again. You see, learning from my mistake, which is what this entire setup is basically, learning from my mistakes. Even though I still put the thing down, which could be But yeah. So you were saying about sticker albums and.
Yeah, so the sticker album and sort of WWF WrestleFest and doing stuff like that and action films, which then led me to kind of do martial arts.
Oh yeah.
Doing judo, karate, and ninjutsu a little bit later on.
Yeah.
The kind of old Japanese kind of aspect. It kind of melds from that.
Sort of strong style-y sort of thing with like strikes in it.
Yeah, and then I kind of forgot about wrestling for ages and ages.
Oh yeah.
And then WCW came on TV in 99.
Oh yeah.
On Channel 5. And I thought, okay, well, this is great. I've done all the judo and martial arts stuff before.
Yeah.
Could I then translate that into wrestling?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So sorry, I'm not bored. I'm just tired. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry.
Wake you up. Is that okay? Okay.
Don't worry. I just slept and read about it last night, so I'm not bored. I'm just making myself up.
So yeah, that translated to that. Then also WWF came on Channel 4 in the late sort of 2000s as well.
Yeah.
And I kind of birth of the internet.
Oh yeah.
Search for wrestling schools.
Yeah.
And
then from there, just sort of escalated really, hasn't it?
Yeah, so currently I live in a town in the middle of Nottinghamshire, which there's nothing around.
Yeah, basically you live in the middle of nowhere, essentially.
Yeah, well, close links to the A1, which is always good.
Yeah.
So what I used to do was NWA UK Hamlock did summer camps.
Yeah.
So you pay a certain amount a week, you go down to their training facility, you stay there for the whole week, and then you train and they teach you everything. So that was under Andre Baker, NWA World Champion Gary Steele at the time, John Ryan. I then did that a couple of times, and they used to do 2-week camps. So the first memory I have, which is quite funny, of walking in, is somebody already in the ring practicing springboards.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to know who that was?
Alright, it's going to be. I guarantee that I'm never in a million years going to get this because there's so many wrestlers in the world. I'm just going to take a wild stab at this and say, let's just say Will Ospreay. Just first high five that comes to mind.
No, Will Ospreay is well too young. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So this would have been about 2000. Short Irish guy called Fergal Devitt.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So my first training sort of camp session was obviously NWA, Gary Steele, Andre Baker, Johnny Moss, John Ryan, and Fergal was part of the group.
Finn fucking Balor, wow, that's...
Yep. So next year comes around. I think I did the 2-week camp then.
Yeah.
In one of those weeks, there was short Irish girl, red hair.
Becky Lynch. Oh my god.
And running a spot with her, unfortunately...
The biggest draw in WWE right now. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. So who else is in that NWA camp? The story about Becky Lynch. We had to do sort of a spot.
Yeah.
And I couldn't understand a word she said.
I'm going to guess that was when she had a really thick, like, Irish accent,
yes.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, when she still lived in Dublin, and it was really hard to understand what she said.
She's come on quite a bit since then, hasn't she?
She's doing all right for herself. Yeah.
She's doing okay. I think she's headlining some wrestling show at some point this year. I can't remember what it is.
Got a bit of a limp though.
Some big thing. I don't know.
Who else was in the Hamlock sort of camp? So you've got the henchman. You've got Voodoo, who similar sort of
thing. Yeah.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh, blimey.
He's done alright for himself.
He's done pretty decently.
Obviously Johnny Moss is now training WWE.
Oh, yeah.
And multiple time champion. John Ryan might still wrestle somewhere.
Yeah. I think I can remember seeing that name pop up a few times, but I can't remember if that was for an actual show or just saying, like, does it in general.
Yeah.
I can't remember though.
Obviously, the Magic and Psycho Steve, who then obviously were from Coventry.
Yeah.
So instead of me travelling down and almost bankrupting myself trying to get to Kent back and forth, I thought, okay, well, Coventry's half the distance.
Yeah.
I'll get the train to Coventry, and that was much easier, and then eventually moved to Coventry.
Yeah.
When MPW was quite going all right.
That's that's essentially coming full circle, isn't it? That's pretty fantastic.
Yeah. I've always, for some reason, I can't seem to get away from this small sort of city.
Yeah, which now I know to a lot of you watching them, they might seem, not the best thing ever, for a wrestler to not be able to get away from the quote small cities, but when those cities are repeatedly selling out venues, you get to the point where you don't really where you don't actually want to get away from that sort of thing, do you? Because it's very going to get this sort of reception anywhere else, isn't it? Especially as the CPW crowd know you now so well. So yes. So even though you're hated as obviously you're a heel, they
maybe
they know you and they give you a reaction, for a quite small city, is
and we're given opportunities. As well. Obviously, having a title before in Coventry, and then having this title. Yeah, it's kind of. It's nice to have some sort of recognition.
Yeah, and it's trust as well. It's trust as it's trust as well. When a promoter trust you enough to put a title for their show on you. They're essentially saying, "Oh, we just need to carry a portion of this promotion forward for the considerable future." So that's got to be a. I mean, it's got to feel really nice to be, to have that sort of relationship with a promoter that they can trust you to carry their, as I said, carry their promotion forward, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially after 19 years, you kind of think, okay, well, I'm probably not going to win a title. I'll be able to do certain sort of events and do a certain role on a show. But I'm very much humble, and thank you, Phil, if you ever see this. For this.
well, I don't think there's many people who would be ungrateful for being given any kind of championship, whether it's whether it's their promotion's top title, or whether it's the sort of say trainees extreme title. I'm probably not told that exists anywhere, but whether it's the biggest thing or the smallest thing in the world, it's a pretty special thing. Is it thing? I'm trusted. And they put that, this belt on me that they trust me to carry their post forward. So it's a really nice thing, isn't it, to have that sort of trust with you. So
yeah, certainly.
So you said, what was it? You've been wrestling for how long was it now?
19.
19 years, yeah.
19 years this April. 19
years, blimey. So I'm amazed I'm amazed you can remember the exact month of that, to be honest.
Yeah, it's always a case of because April's my birthday, so I always kind of get itchy feet around about April. So jobs change around April. Yeah. New stuff happens. The sun comes out, kind of.
Yeah. So April is a pretty big month for you then, because not only is it your birthday, it's essentially the annual anniversary of when you each year going forward when you became a wrestler. So I mean, to have your birthday and that the same month, that's pretty special, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's a nice sort of place marker. I think I've probably had my current job that I have started in April. Yeah. A couple of previous jobs I always applied around about April.
So April is your month basically. April is. So
April's when the procrastination stops. I should probably do something. So
now I need to ask: did you win that? No, you didn't win that in April, did you? Oh, that would have been. See, that would have been poetry, wouldn't it? If you'd have won that in April, that would have been the icing on the cake to win the Godiva.
Yes.
Got it. Well done. Finally, it's when they get on a championship in April. That would have been pretty special. So
maybe this time next year in April, I'll still have this belt.
Maybe, hopefully, or maybe you'll lose it in April. That could be a nice, as well.
I'll put a dampener on it. Cheers, thanks.
So you've been wrestling for 19 years. So in that time, obviously you've competed against many different people. I'm assuming, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah. Do you want me to name a few random
if
people?
You want to, then be my guest.
Okay.
Literally, you're my guest.
So, actually on shows, Dave Mastiff.
Just kicking my office calendar, didn't they, Mastiff?
Danny Birch, who was Martin Stone at the time.
Oh yeah.
Obviously Charles Samuels. I actually wrestled Wolfgang in 3CW in Scotland.
Blimey.
It was like a big 6-man thing.
Oh yeah.
So, obviously during this time loads of people have retired.
Yeah.
Max Angelus, who was around, he was called Nero in MPW, then went to Nottingham and did stuff and he was Southside champion for a while. White Tiger, I've had a ladder match with. The henchman, Voodoo, who was Barry at the time. There's loads of people.
I'm pretty amazed you can remember all of them actually. So this is now going to be quite a challenge.
Chris Travis. Tag match with Kirby.
Martin Kirby, I'm assuming.
Martin Kirby. So it was Trav and Kirby. This is me and somebody.
that's how memorable your opponent was that night. You can remember your opponent better than you can remember your partner. So now this will either be really difficult or really easy for you to answer. So in the 19 years and the many different opponents you faced, can you let's say name one, or if that's too challenging, then name 3 people who you worked with, whether it be tag team, one-on-ones, Royal Rumbles, can you name, if you can name one, but if you can't, then let's expand it to 3. Can you name 1 or 3 people who particularly stand out for you? Someone who you really enjoyed working with? Again, any match, just 1 or 3 people, basically.
Yeah, I'll try and go for the 3. Always working with good friends is always fun.
Yeah.
So another guy I started with at Hammerlock was a guy called Adrian Wright.
Oh yeah.
Who basically lives in Oxford. He used to train and actually train people at Banbury. But at the time where I used to work in Coventry at MPW, he would come along. We just had some painful last man standing matches in Nottingham. But then we had one match where the crowd wasn't like massive. I thought, okay, well, let's just wrestle.
Yeah.
And we just kind of did like a World of Sport match.
Oh yeah.
Well, without the rounds or anything, but we just literally wrestled without taking any massive big bumps, and that's always one of the fun matches. So.
Yeah, I think those matches always seem like the more challenging ones as well, because of big bumps. I mean, I always think it's more challenging for the smaller chain wrestling things and the bigger bumps, because with the chain wrestling, that's manipulating not only your body but your opponent's body as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think that sounds much harder than going. I always think those are much harder than going at top, because I mean, a big bumps they hurt, obviously, as it does, but it's easier to plan them out. Essentially, am I right in that, or?
Kind of. I guess with kind of the World of Sport matches, you can do everything on feel. You can kind of lead it and go wherever you like, and it will be kind of essentially working. Yeah. Rather than, I guess kind of planning or rehearsing.
Oh God.
We might be invaded by a CPW Unified Champion Will Star.
He was threatening to come and crash into all this on a skateboard, which would have been interesting to see. Yeah. Not for you, because the sound and the video would have been awful for you to watch. But
so so Eddie Wright or Eddie Street, depending on obviously what it was called at the time. I've always had great matches with him because he was my best friend at the time, so it was always fun. Always had good matches with Nero or Max Angelus. I didn't necessarily see eye to eye personally, but the matches always were good. Yeah. Third, actually Morris. Well, sort of the run I had with matches with Morris. So that was kind of like the title where I beat him for this, or I made him tap out. The next time he got his retribution and the cage match, which is the first time I'd done a cage match, surprisingly in 19 years.
Blimey.
It's been great fun to do something different.
Yeah. So now, I'm sorry, I need to ask, you said that was your first cage match in your entire career. That must have been pretty damn terrifying, mustn't it?
Yeah, I think I was happy that it was kind of the square bars rather than the
actual what was it, like chain stuff? Am I making the
So the WWF, the big blue bars.
Oh yeah.
Basically that, but in black.
Oh yeah. Which does in the small like metal linky stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, rather than sort of chain link fencing. Yeah. It just made it easy to climb, made it easier so it was kind of safer to a degree. Yeah. But yeah, it was actually quite fun. I'd like to do that again.
I say fun isn't the word I would have thought you'd have described your cage match as.
Well, it's something I've always wanted to do. Always wanted to be thrown into a cage.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's essentially cost something off your wrestling bucket list. Say I've done a steel cage match. Finally in my entire career I've done a steel cage match. So I think it's always nice when even if the thought of them is terrifying. It's nice to be able to say, what, I've done a steel cage match. I've finally done a Iron Man match, that sort of thing. It's nice to cross various stipulations off your list, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't unfortunately dive off the top, but that would have been something I would have done when I was a lot younger.
Oh yeah. Well, what, you still what, you worked with what you could do, and you pulled it off very well. So I'm going to applaud you for that. Very well. So the one more thing I'm going to ask you, and this should hopefully be easier. I'll say that, it might not be. In your 19 years, so you faced many people, haven't you?
Sure.
You were many titles, many promotions, but there's also a lot of people who you've yet to work with. So is there anyone? I don't know. I'm again. So let's say name 3 people who who you think at some point you'd love the opportunity to work with. Now again, whether that mean tag, singles, one-on-one, triple threat, just who you love, I mean, even a 5-minute interaction, in a Royal Rumble match, that sort of kind of match,
Yeah.
Anyone who comes to mind, or any 3 people come to mind who you'd love the chance to work with.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a little harder. I obviously don't know everybody in the whole sort of wrestling thing. I always wanted to wrestle RJ Singh. Actually.
Oh yeah.
We had an opportunity once, but it kind of never worked out in the end.
Oh yeah.
So I think that would be quite fun.
Mr. Richards, book that. RJ Singh versus Imperial Dragon, book that.
Sure. That'll be fun for me. I'd like to. I had a kind of a opening match with Will Starr.
Yeah.
So I'd like to have something a little more big with that.
Oh yeah.
There's anybody.
There's
certain people I'd probably like to have a match with Zack.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah. But that's just kind of the Hamlock actually purely working it and actually doing that, or like one of the old World of Sport guys that might still be able to go like Johnny Kidd or I've had a 3-way with Keith Myatt before on Conscience.
Oh yeah.
That was quite fun. But it wasn't really sort of a World of Sport type match. But I don't know.
I think it's a really tricky question, isn't it? Because it can range, from people, like RJ Singh all the way up to, like Roman Reigns, can't it? They've got such a massive landslide of people, and of course, there's more getting into it every single day. So I appreciate it's probably not the easiest question that I could have ended off with.
No, you obviously got guys like New Japan that you'd like to work. Obviously the British guys or even the Japanese guys. Liger would have been a great one before he retired, but
isn't he still going off?
He's retiring at Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh, okay. So, I'm amazed he's still going, to be honest.
Yeah, all the injuries he's had, where he broke his ankle, he had a brain tumour at some point.
Yeah.
The shooting star press, and he's done all right for himself.
He's done decently, like a Becky Lynch, she's done all right. He's done, decently.
Fergal's done okay as well.
Fergal's done, but where's he now? Something in America, isn't he? I can't quite remember.
I don't know. I think the last time I saw him was in Japan. Then he might.
I can't remember now. I can remember seeing something about him being in America for like a thing, but I can't remember.
Maybe the first Universal Champion, maybe that.
Oh, that might have been it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The was the ugliest belt that looks like a piece of candy.
I mean, for WWE to have those belts, you can understand they want their brand name on every possible.
I get that, but don't make the strap bright red. Come on.
Well, red and blue. That's the idea. Raw and SmackDown.
Well, okay. Right. So let's put it this
5-year-olds can basically understand who's the champion, what show they're on.
Let's put it this way, right? The SmackDown and Raw Women's Championships, right? It's a white strap with either a blue or red logo, depending on obviously which brand. And I think white and black straps work. Anything else, I think Ultimate Warrior's yellow in the Continental work. Sort of, but I've never really a massive fan of that. But
green's alright as well. Yeah.
Green works well, but you see, the reason that works is because the entire thing isn't green. It's green and silver and blue. It's the universe belt it's just a bombardment of red, it's bright red. I don't think it's a bit too much.
I think you haven't looked at the title because the red's on the outside. They've got the square thing in the middle.
But everything's red. It's just too much red. And this thing, right? Red's my favourite colour, so I should love it. But you can have too much of a good thing, and that's just too much red.
Okay, I think we're going to have to disagree. Sure.
Okay, well, we'll end on the agreeing to disagreeing. So, Imperial Dragon, thank you very much for joining me. Again, massively appreciated.
Thank you.
So this will be up this Friday, actually, because I fucked up an interview for Wrestling Subjective.
Good job. What was that with?
That's with the Cannibal Boys, where in transferring the file from the SD card to my laptop, I accidentally deleted it.
Impressive.
So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to transfer this right now, before I've got a chance to fuck it up, basically.
So you may see this, you may not.
You may see this, may not.
One day we might have to revisit this if something completely goes wrong. Don't worry, Tom. we'll be alright.
I really hope so. So, anyway, actually, before I go, I will ask if you want to plug your social medias to the people watching this at home.
So you can buy Imperial Dragon t-shirts. I'm basically on Instagram and Facebook. If you search the Imperial Dragon, you'll find it, and there should be links to that. I do have a YouTube where I kind of put up promos every now and again.
Yeah.
But usually Phil would like to see them first and put them out rather than me. T-shirts, and they'll probably go on sale in April because
that is your special month for some reason.
My special birthday month.
Reason. So there'll be links in the description down below where you can, to Imperial Dragon's. Is it Big Cartel? You can buy those on.
Yes, that's correct.
To his Big Cartel store, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and I do know you've got Twitter, even though you haven't followed me back on it yet. So I'm going to say, I may.
To be honest, I forgot about Twitter. I rarely use it, and it never comes up. So
Still hurts.
Instagram and Facebook is probably the best place.
Okay, so there'll be links to your Instagram and Facebook and Big Cartel. And do you want me to link your Twitter for you would follow you, or you're not being fussed about that?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, so there'll be links for all of that. The YouTube as well, if you want that as well.
Yeah.
So there'll be links for Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Big Cartel in the link down below. There'll also be a title card on screen around his corner now, where you can just see them and you can pause and go to the things if they want. Around there, basically. But jazz hands. So again, thank you massively for joining me. Massive appreciate it, and I'll see you in a bit. Hopefully, I don't fuck this up in editing.
And now I'm going to go beat up Fifi with a kendo stick.
Sounds like a plan. Good luck for your match. Even though you're the heel, so I shouldn't be saying that. But anyway, good luck.
Hey, fair's fair. 50-50, right down the middle.
Fair enough. These are unbiased interviews, so good luck for your match. Good luck to Fifi as well. Let's.
And check out CPW.
And check out CPW. Oh yeah, there'll also be a link down below for CPW thing as well. So again, thanks for joining me, and we'll hopefully again this doesn't get fucked up, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace out.